So the second part of our article begins by saying everyone knows that airplane food doesn't taste the best, and even people who have never been on a plane. So we're saying you may have never flown, you've never left the country on a plane, but you've still probably heard that airline food, plane food is bad. Now, I have to say, it's better than it was.
Yes.
When I was younger, oh dear, yeah, airline food was terrible. I would eat maybe the snacks and the bread roll, and that was it. These days, airline food is a lot better than it was, but it's never the best.
Okay, but as our article asks, how come?
Okay, how come? This is a casual way to ask, why is this the case?
Okay, how come 呢？就是为什么？怎么会呢？像刚刚 Pat 说呢，这个是一个比较 casual、比较随意的用法。Okay, so what are our three choices?
Okay, is it A, because of the plane, something to do with the plane?
Okay, or because of the cook?
Yeah, B, is it the cook? Do they just hire really bad cooks?
Yeah.
Or is it C, because of the dishes served? It's actually to do with the kind of food, nothing to do with the cook or the plane. Before we go on, we're going to look at the word serve, S-E-R-V-E, serve. And it's being used in the passive voice, the dishes served. Note we're omitting the be verb, so we could also say the dishes that are served instead of the dishes served. Anyway, to serve something means to give someone food or drink. Here's your meal, here's your Coke, and so on.
Okay, serve 这个动词呢，就是供应的意思哦。有人呢帮你服务，帮你把餐送上，这个服务呢就叫做 serve。OK， 所以呢这个 PP 呢表示被动哦，它用 served 表示呢这个餐呢被送上，the dishes are served， 它就直接用这个 served 来形容。那记得我们昨天说呢，古代这个女生的衣服都是给仆人帮忙穿嘛。OK，servant 呢看长相就知道跟这个 serve 这个动词很有关系。服务别人的人呢就是仆人，我们就说 servant。So what's the answer?
Okay, what of our three answers? The article says you have clear skies ahead if you picked A. Okay, so the food doesn't taste great because of the plane. It's all to do with being on the plane.
Okay, because of the plane. Why?
Yeah.
Let's explain this a little more. The article says studies have indicated that the noise in the airplane's cabin can change the way foods taste.
That's interesting. The noise can affect you. That's really cool. Before we find out more, let's look at the word indicate. I-N-D-I-C-A-T-E. Indicate. Okay, it's a verb that means to show something. We can also use it to mean to strongly suggest that something is true. So in our article, to indicate it means that the studies have proof, they've found real proof, or at least very strong evidence. So we're pretty sure this is the reason.
OK，indicate 这个字呢，中文呢就叫做指出。例如呢，课文说研究报告指出噪音会影响味觉，这个指出这样的动词呢，我们就是讲 indicate， 就是呢它后面有很强的 evidence 就是证据有来支持它。那呢它的名词呢 indication 就是指出结果的这个关键。例如 there are indications that it is going to rain.
Oh, them clouds.
OK， 所以呢，有一些迹象看起来好像要下雨，例如云很厚啊。那这些迹象呢，我们中文就说，英文就说 indication， 帮助你指出的这个结果。那课文中呢，还有另外一个单词 ，What about the word cabin?
Okay, cabin, C-A-B-I-N. A cabin is the area for passengers on an airplane. It's where we all sit, okay? We can also use the word cabin to mean a private room on a ship. So the meaning changes depending on what type of vehicle is being talked about.
OK，cabin 这个字呢，在课文里面指的是飞机的这个客舱哦。OK， 这个舱，那一样字呢，你也可以当做船舱来讲。So how about train? Do you use carriage or?
Yeah, you wouldn't use cabin, you'd maybe use carriage, yeah, or compartment.
Compartment?
Yes.
Okay, so the article says the cabin noise can change the taste of food.
To be honest, the food isn't changed. Okay, the food remains the same, but it's the way we taste it and the way we experience it. So the noise is really affecting us and not the food. Here are some examples of the way this works. Sweet foods aren't as sweet. Salty foods pack no punch, and umami flavors are stronger. Okay, we're going to look at the word umami in just a moment, but it's kind of the savory taste of soy sauce and ketchup and meat soup. It's a Japanese word.
OK，所以呢，在飞机上呢，改变的不是食物的味道，而是我们的味觉受影响了。这边说到呢，这个 umami flavor， 它就是一个特别的化学物质哦，在比方说这个番茄汁啊、酱油里面可以找到。那这个是一个日文字哦。那后面呢，它这个 flavor umami flavor 的 flavor 呢，就是指风味的意思，什么口味？例如呢，你吃这个有 strawberry flavor 草莓口味，或者 chocolate flavor 巧克力口味的。OK，so umami flavors are stronger on planes, but salty foods pack no punch.
No, they don't pack a punch. So to pack a punch is today's shortcut for you. Let's learn by watching this video, which I'm sure will pack a punch.